Hi guys! How are you today? Welcome back to my channel, Adventures in America. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jocelyn, and for today's topic, I'm going to provide you an update regarding the US Embassy in Manila for December. And also, I'm going to provide some information for those who are planning to come to the US as a tourist. I'm also going to provide you information regarding the visa wait times for non-immigrant visas and also the priority travelers for non-immigrant visas as well. I'm also receiving several questions if the US Embassy in Manila is still doing the visa prioritization for immigrants or family preference visas. The answer is yes. Now, let's talk about the December Visa Bulletin. So I'm going to show you two charts. One is for the priority date for family preference visas, and the other chart is the final action date also for family preference visas. So I'm going to explain the difference between these two charts and also the priority date for different family preference visas. Now, for all of you who have submitted questions or sent emails to the US Embassy in Manila, and you have some visa inquiries, they are now currently processing visa inquiries or questions submitted dated November 2nd, 2021, and they are experiencing a high volume of visa inquiries and the response may be delayed. Now, let's talk about the December Visa Bulletin. The first chart is the priority date chart for family-sponsored visas. F1 under Philippines is April 22nd, 2015. So what does the priority date means? There is an explanation as to what you should do when your priority date is before. So take note, before April 22nd, 2015. If you are in this category, you may now assemble all the required documents to the Department of State's National Visa Center if you have already received the detailed instructions. So if you haven't received any instructions from the National Visa Center, you cannot submit anything. For F2A, it's September 1st, 2021, F2B, October 1st, 2013, F3, October 1st, 2003, and F4 is February 1st, 2004. Now, let me show you another chart. This is the final action date chart for December Visa Bulletin. I'm showing to you the different countries, China, India, Mexico, and Philippines. These are oversubscribed countries, meaning to say there are more demand for visas in each of these categories than visas that are authorized to be issued. For now, to understand this, all the visa applicants have already submitted all the documents or they are documentarily qualified and are still awaiting for a final action. The numbers are authorized for issuance only for applicants whose priority date is earlier than the final action date listed below. Now for F1, unmarried sons and daughters of US citizens, it's March 1st, 2012. For F2A, spouses and children and unmarried sons and daughters of permanent residents, it is now current. F2B is for unmarried sons and daughters 21 years of age. It's now October 22nd, 2011. F3 is June 8, 2002. And F4 is August 22nd, 2002. Now, let's talk about the visa appointment wait times. Non-immigrant visa, for visitors visa, it's 561 calendar days. For student, it is 15 calendar days, and all other non-immigrant visas, they are 30 calendar days. So the visitor visa, it's actually more than 2 years now. And please remember, the K visa applications or wait times are not included in the non-immigrant visa appointment wait times because they are processed similar to an immigrant visa. Now, regarding the visa operations update, routine visa services remain limited because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The US Embassy in the Philippines continues to operate with reduced staffing. So eventually, the embassy will provide additional services. Now, for K1 visa, the embassy is actually processing a limited number of K-fiancé visa applications. Now, for tourist visa renewals, there is actually an interview waiver, and the B1, B2 renewal only is until December 31st, 2021. So you still have time to submit it. Let me provide you an information when you are trying to reschedule a canceled appointment for non-immigrant visa. Now, for all of you who are trying to schedule or change the interview appointments for non-immigrant visas such as B1, B2, or tourist visas, please be reminded that even though non-immigrant visa fees are valid for 1 calendar year, options to schedule an appointment are limited. The US Embassy in Manila schedules hundreds of thousands of non-immigrant visa appointments each year and must accommodate requests for both new appointments and for those applicants who need to reschedule their appointments for whatever reason. Applicants are only allowed to reschedule twice, not including the initial appointment, without penalty. If the second rescheduling attempt is canceled, an applicant will only be allowed to reschedule a new date after a waiting period of 90 days. Please plan your visa application accordingly to avoid problems securing an interview appointment. So this is an important reminder if you're going to cancel your earlier appointment. Now, if there's any positive development regarding your case, whether you are the beneficiary or the visa applicant or the petitioner, please share your experience below or share any relevant information regarding your case. Now, if you have a valid non-immigrant visa on expired passport, you can still travel to the US with your 2 passports as long as the visa is valid, not damaged, and the appropriate visa required for your travel. Also, if you're applying for the F, M, and J non-immigrant visas, there is no interview appointment or the interview is waived and you must apply until December 31, 2021. Now, for non-immigrant priority travelers, here are the list of travelers. First, travelers with urgent travel needs. Second, foreign diplomats. Third, certain mission-critical categories of travelers such as students and exchange visitors. And fourth, temporary employment visas or visa holders such as H-1B, H-2B, and L non-immigrant visas. Please take note that visa appointments and processing for B1, B2 have resumed at significantly reduced levels. Now, let's talk about the first-time applicants and renewals. It will take you a long time to schedule an appointment, especially for first-time applicants. So it's the embassy processing tourist visas. The US Embassy provides non-immigrant visa interview appointments as resources and safety conditions permit through our online appointment system. So if you have a schedule coming up, you should show up for your interview. However, the appointment slots are open in 2023 and there are no more slots in 2021 and 2022 because of the demand. Now, the embassy will extend the validity of your payment until September 30, 2023 to allow all applicants to schedule a visa appointment. Now, let's talk about the immigrant visa. There is still a visa prioritization or tiered approach. Now, if you have questions regarding your medical examination, here is the policy. You may contact St. Luke's or visit the website for information on the medical examination process, fees, and registration. So do not schedule unless you are scheduled for an interview appointment. Now, if you are an immigrant visa holder, however it expired, Can you extend it? Unfortunately, the US Embassy cannot extend the validity of the visa. However, they can only replace it if the circumstances or the expiration is beyond your control and you still meet the eligibility requirements. For Tier 1, first priority, immediate relative intercountry adoption visas, age-out cases, and certain special immigrant visas. Tier 2, second priority. These are immediate relative visas, fiancé visas, and returning resident visas. Tier 3, third priority. These are family preference immigrant visas and SE special immigrant visas for certain employees of the U.S. government abroad. And Tier 4, fourth priority, all other immigrant visas, including employment preference and diversity visas. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and if you haven't liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. Also, if you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.